This conference will now be recorded.
Chalo. So anyone has any doubt, any query in previous section, how we can create our org, how we can see company information, how we can see the licenses, how to create user inside Salesforce, and what are the accesses we can provide to the user. It means like what is system admin, what is normal profile user. Anyone has any query till now? Anyone guys?
सर वो पासवर्ड चेंज करने का बताएंगे क्या फिर से एक बार?
डोंट वरी, पासवर्ड चेंज करेगा। आई हैव टोल्ड यू, बट डोंट वरी, ये काम आप नहीं करोगे, ये आप काम आपका क्लाइंट करेगा। उसको वो दे आर गोइंग टू सेट कि पासवर्ड की लेंथ क्या होगी, पासवर्ड का स्ट्रिक्टनेस क्या होगा। दैट विल बी डिसाइड बाय योर क्लाइंट। ओके, ये आप नहीं
ओके,
डिसाइड करोगे, ये आपका क्लाइंट डिसाइड करेगा पासवर्ड पॉलिसी। ओके,
या ओके।
चलो। बिकॉज ये किसका ऑर्ग है, ये अभी आप प्रैक्टिस करो, बट आप रियल में आप जब जाओगे, आप क्लाइंट के ऑर्ग में काम करोगे, और ये क्लाइंट का अगर ऑर्ग है तो क्लाइंट विल डिसाइड दैट उसका एक्सपायरेशन डेट कब होगा, कितने मैक्सिमम पासवर्ड यू कैन रिमेंबर, व्हाट इज द मिनिमम पासवर्ड लेंथ, स्ट्रेंथ क्या होगी, कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी क्या होगी पासवर्ड की। दैट एवरीथिंग विल बी डिसाइड बाय योर क्लाइंट। ओके, chalo. So we have seen about what is system admin, what is the use of non-system admin profile. Now next we are going to see, let's create our some of the objects. First let's create the application inside the object. So let me go for paint. Fine. So now what I want, here we have object. So we have two things, standard and custom. If we are talking about standard, it means we are talking about those functionalities which Salesforce has already given us. Okay, जो भी functionality Salesforce ने दी है, that functionality will be known by standard functionality. Okay, given by Salesforce. Fine. Now next what we have is custom. What do you mean by custom? Custom, it means what? Whatever the functionality we are going to build, because now we are a developer. Client ने मुझे बोला, I need a new object, I need a new application, I need a new functionality. So whatever the functionality, whatever the object, whatever the application fields we are going to build for client, so that will be known as custom functionality, custom object, custom application. Okay, so that is by developed by developer. Okay, developed by developer. So this is what we have custom. So now you can see when I go for the Salesforce, we have so many application that is already given by Salesforce. This all application is given by Salesforce, right? ये हमने यहाँ कुछ नहीं बनाया. Now let's take an example. I want to build my own application, right? Let's take example of Go IBO. I want to build an application of Go IBO where I want to provide some you can say tabs like book a flight, for booking a meal for from restaurant, right? So all these things we are going to, like booking a hotel, so everything we are going to do. So what I want to build, I want to build a page. Let's take example. I have a page here, I have an application. Inside that application I need multiple tabs. First is home tab, then let's take account tab, then let's take, here we have book flight tab, then here we have book your meal restaurant tab, and let's take one more tab, we have by booking of hotels in different cities. So this type of page I want to build. So first we have to create an application. पहले तो मुझे ये application create करना पड़ेगा, and suppose let's take application name will be what I am creating with Go IBO, Go IBO application. Let's see how we can create, and for that I'm not going to use any coding. No coding is not required. Okay, so let's see how can I build our own custom application. These all are the standard application that is given by Salesforce. Fine. So for creating custom application, we have to go for definitely setup. This is the main, you can say this is the main tool that developers has here, setup. Without this setup we cannot develop any functionality in Salesforce. Okay, inside quick find you have to type app manager, app manager. Once you type app manager, inside apps you will get this option app manager. Okay, So let's click on this app manager. Once I have clicked on this app manager, I can see the list of application. ये कौन सी application है जो कि already Salesforce ने बना के दिए हैं, right? We haven't created this application. These all are the application that Salesforce has built and they have given to us. If we want to use it, but my main concern is what I don't want to use this application. I want to build my own application. So here we have new Lightning app option. So let's click on this new Lightning app. Provide your name. Suppose I'm providing Go IVO. Right, Go IVO. See, I have given the name, but if I'm not giving that logo, your application will look like that. Only Geo and here the name of your application. But when you are going to upload your logo, right? Because every application has ये क्या है Salesforce का logo है, ये आपकी go to meeting का logo है. So here we have different application and different logo. So if I want to build a our own Go IVO application logo, that logo I can upload and just uploading a logo is just like uploading a picture on Facebook, right? So we are going to upload a logo. That logo will be visible here. So let me check if I have a logo. Might be images. What logo I have? That's not yes, this logo. So I have a logo in my system. So I have uploaded it. Okay. Now this logo will be visible here. Now this will be your logo and this will be your application name. Okay. Next. Okay. It will just give you a setup. Which type of navigation you want? Standard navigation, console navigation, setup, desktop, and phone. So definitely we want a standard navigation, just like Salesforce has given. Same type of navigation I want to do because client always want that whatever the custom functionality we are going to build that looks like standard. हम बनाएंगे custom लेकिन वो दिखना चाहिए okay by default Salesforce has given us. That's why so that the end users cannot differentiate it कि कौन सा standard है और कौन सा custom है. Find setup full access because definitely we are developer and we have to develop multiple functionalities Salesforce. So for that we have to go for full setup access. Definitely जो भी मैं application बना रहा हूँ that will be accessible to desktop as well as phone. Salesforce is whatever the application you are going to build, आप उसको phone पे भी access कर सकते हो. In phone you can install a application. आप जाओगे Play Store में, in Play Store if you will search for Salesforce you will get a application. In that application you can install it in the mobile and then you can log in from your credentials. Okay, now let's click on next. So this is a page that looks like after creating. Okay, now let's click on next now, and here we have Salesforce is saying that I have so many objects I have built for you. So if you want to take any of the object in your application, you are free to take it. Right, Salesforce is saying that I have built so many objects in Salesforce, and if you want to use the same objects in your application you are free to use. So let's take it. I am going to use two objects. One is home. Okay, I'm going to take home, and I'm going to take one more object, account, for differentiator accounts. So these two objects I have taken here, only these two objects I have taken, home and account. Let's click on next. Now it's very important, guys. Here it is showing about available profiles. It means saying what Salesforce is saying that whatever the application you are building, आप जो भी बना रहे हो, that application will be accessible by which profile? कौन से ऐसे प्रोफाइल है जो आपके एप्लीकेशन को एक्सेस कर सकते हैं? So currently I am giving access to system admin. Currently I am giving access to system admin. And I know and I think you know very well who belongs to system admin. I think ये मुझे explain करने की जरूरत नहीं है कि system admin क्या है और which profile it contains or which user it contains. Everyone is clear with the system admin? Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So I'm
सर ये आपकी
only
स्क्रीन बड़ी हो सकती है क्या?
screen. Okay. Is it okay? Fine.
ओके ओके.
Fine. आप अपने साइड से भी उसको मैक्सिमाइज कर सकते हो गो टू मीटिंग को. ठीक है, चलो. So now I have given access to system admin. Now let's click on this save and finish. So once you have clicked on this save and finish, your application is created. You can see in the list, definitely you will get your application. What is your application name? It was Go iVivo, no? See here, it's Go iVivo. It's a lightning application. Now, how can you access it? So you can click on this app launcher again. Click on this app launcher, click on view, and see these all are the Salesforce application. And once you scroll down, you can see your application also. ये सारे एप्लीकेशन सेल्सफोर्स ने बनाया है. Now here is the application that you have built it. So you can click on your application. Once you click on your application, you can see here your application, here is your logo, and here are the two objects that I have taken from Salesforce. Guys, so this is the first application that we have built here in our Salesforce. So like that, if you want, you can create multiple applications. Okay, so here in app creation, if anyone has any query, please let me know. Anyone? Come on. If you have any query, any doubt, let me know, guys. Anyone? Hemant, Mukesh, Neha,
Not
anyone?
not at this particular point in time. But if I have, then maybe maybe in the next section we'll ask, but not at this particular point in time.
Sure, definitely. Now,
Yeah.
okay, चलो. So these are the standard application. मैंने क्या बताया था आपको? Whatever the given by Salesforce, they are known as the standard application. Fine. So can you tell me what are standard here and what are custom here? Anyone? यहाँ पे क्या standard और क्या custom है? Anyone? If you can guess it. So home and account, these are the standard objects. And but Go iVivo application, it's a custom object because we have built it Go iVivo. Fine. So this is the custom application. Inside custom application, I have taken standard objects. Standard objects. Okay. Custom logo. So now what I want. So application is created. Now I can click on that account. I can see whatever the account details that it contains. I can see all the details of account here. I can create also new account. If I want to create, I can also create new accounts. I can fill all these details. I can click on the save and account will be created. Fine. Let's take an example. Here I want to create one more tab. Here I want to create one more tab because definitely it's a book Go iVivo application and I want it to create a new tab where the end user, where anyone can book flight. Okay, they can provide book flight details like from which city to which city he is traveling, what is the departure date, what is the return date, right? It's a one-way journey or it's a two-way journey. Everything details if you want to build. So here I have a page. Let me open it. I think this is here we have. So this page we want to build it here. Okay, so definitely when we are going to book your flight, we have a PNR number, then we have flight type, one way or round trip, from which city to which city you are traveling, depart date, return date, number of travelers, and terms and condition apply. And next we have save or cancel, or maybe submit or cancel, whatever the button name you want to provide. Okay, so this is an object, and this object I want to create in our Salesforce. Guys, clear what we are going to do? So now the next step is what we have. Oh my god. Yes, here we have. Now the next step is what we have. We want to build a custom object. Remember guys, this is application. Now I'm going to build object. See, these technical names are very important. अगर आपको टेक्निकल नेम याद नहीं रहेंगे, आपको इंटरव्यूज में प्रॉब्लम आएगी. So whenever you are going to develop any functionality in your org, try to tell everything by name. That okay, now I'm going to create a application. Now next I'm going to create a custom object. Okay, so whatever the object I'm going to create, that will be a custom object. Now again, if I want to create object, custom object in Salesforce, there are two process of creating an object. First is navigation method, navigation method, and second what we have is schema builder. There are two processes of creating an object. First is it's navigation. G. It's navigation method and schema builder. So we don't worry, we are going to see both one by one. First, we are going to see how we can create object with the help of navigation method. What is navigation? It means step by step process. What is navigation? Step by step process. Step by step process. It's a navigation method. Let's see how we can navigate and how we can create custom objects, how we can create fields inside custom object. Fine. So for creating custom object inside GoIBO application, let's click on this setup. As we all know that everything we are going to do with setup. Click on that setup. Once we click on the setup, let's go for object manager. Here we have the option object manager. Let's click on that. And now here we have the option schema builder and custom object. So this is known as the navigation method. जहाँ पे हम step by step navigate करेंगे. Okay, so let's click on this custom object. Once you have clicked on this custom object, this page will be open. New custom object. It means I want to create a new custom object. मुझे एक नया object create करना है. Fine. So and here it is asking for details. What would be the name of your custom object? Suppose I am giving the custom object is something booking flight. Sorry, booking flight. Okay, and here definitely we have to pass plural. Why? Because in tabs always plural label will be visible. Okay. Next thing, description. If you want to provide any description that why you are creating this object, so that's that description you can provide it that with this object you can book your flight. That's it. This object you can book your flight. Fine. Now here we have sensitive help text. So always we have to take the Salesforce standard.com help training window, right? Because इससे कोई मतलब नहीं है. Here what we are going to select. So whatever the page we are going to build with coding, ये आपको coding. It means Visual Force page comes under coding part. So if you have built a page with the help of Visual Force page, that will be visible here. But currently, definitely we are starting with the admin part. So we are going to take this standard salesforce.com here, help and training window that I will show you where it will be visible. Okay. Next, again, guys, it's a very important interview question that when we are going to create a new custom object, what are the two default data types? Remember, guys, on object creation, what are two default data type given by given by Salesforce, given by Salesforce, given by Salesforce. So that is what the first is what it's a text, and second is what we have auto number, auto number. So these are the two default data types that is given by the Salesforce when we are creating a custom object. Okay, so here we have, right? So scroll down, you can see here we have data types to what? It's a text and auto number. यही वो दो आपके default data types है that will be created. Now let's select auto number. Why we are selecting auto number? Because what I want every time when the booking will be done, I want a PNR should be generated. PNR should be generated. Fine. And what should be the PNR format? So I'm giving something what PNR number. It's the format that I am giving here. Multiple zeros. You can see the format example has shown here. So with this format, we have to provide this display format, and I can provide any starting number. आप 1 से start कर सकते हो, 10 से start कर सकते हो, 111 से start कर सकते हो. Any starting number you have to provide. I am providing any random number. I am providing any random number. That with this number, our PNR is going to start. Okay, now next thing here we have allow reports. Allow reports, it means in future we want that user are able to create reports on that object. Don't worry, for allow reports we have separate session, right? So currently I'm just enabling this, and for all these three we have separate sections. Okay, don't worry. Now next thing here we have settings, so that we are going to see when we are going to see about security model in Salesforce, वहाँ हम देखेंगे what is sharing. Sharing क्या होता है, हम रिकॉर्ड को कैसे शेयर कर सकते हैं, that we are going to see there. Now here we have deployment status. If we have kept the object in development, it means it is in the development phase, अभी वो develop नहीं हुआ है, so end user is not able to see this, उसको वो ये object नहीं देख पाएगा. Why? Because that object is in development state. अभी वो development state में वो develop नहीं हुआ है. But if we have kept in the deployed, it means our object has created and it is deployed, and now everyone can see. Everyone can see. Now what here we have allow search. By enabling this allow search, we are giving access to this global search. This is our global search, and every cloud computing has a global search. If you can go in Flipkart also, we have global search, right? Enabling this allow search, it means we are giving access to global search, that in future जो भी flight book होगी, that flight PNR number you can search it. PNR number को आप यहाँ search कर सकते हो. Fine. Now what I want to add as this object as a tab. मैं इस object को as a tab add करना चाहता हूँ, and also I want to add some notes and attachment. It means it's regarding for documentation. Fine. Let's save it. Once we have saved, it is asking for tabs color. Any color you can provide. Book flight, I want color something, camera color. Fine. Let's go for next. And again it is asking for profile level security, but currently I've given all access to everyone, including our system admin also. System admin has or default on access. Again we have to click on this next button. Fine. Now we are developing our booking flight object, and that book flight should only be available for GoIB को. मैं नहीं चाहता हूँ कि standard object में वो available हो. So I am going to disable everything, right? Every checkbox I have disabled it, and I'm giving only access to my GoIB application. Okay. And next we have to go for save this. You can see as I have clicked on the save, now our booking flight object is ready. Can I see my booking flight on here? Go IBO. Let's refresh this page and let's see what we can see. Because after creation of every functionality, we have to refresh this page. Okay, sometime it will not be visible. Yeah, now it's visible. You can see here booking flights. So a tab is created now. So you can see here. Now here we have the booking flights object is available as a tab. Currently there is no any flight. You can click on all, there is no any PNR number because it's a newly created custom object. I can click on the new button here. No any field is available here, don't worry. Fine, it's a newly created object. So guys, let me know till here anyone has any query. अभी हमने क्या देखा, how we can create application. Next we have seen how we have created our custom objects with navigation method. So over to you guys. Anyone has any query till now?
Um, what if I want to give access of GoIBO to other profile other than Salesforce administrator?
So you can show it now. Then
How can I edit that?
still we are showing. मैंने जब save किया था go IB को. Let me edit it. Fine. So you can go for that. You want to show this tab, so you have to go inside tab. Right. This is the tab. Object access. Edit it. or whatever profile you want to give access, you have to go for profile also. Fine. Suppose we have a user Manish. कहाँ गया Manish का Manish contains which profile? I think custom solution manager. You can edit the Manish profile and you can provide your access where it is. Scroll down, but I have already given it. Scroll down, scroll down, scroll down, and here we have the custom object booking flight. So provide them the access. I have
Okay.
given this access now. Okay,
Now he
but
can see
abhi,
the Guide Vivo app as well, right?
sorry,
Now he can see the Guide Vivo app as well.
Goivo
Am I
app
right?
admin.
App. He will have access of
Yes,
it.
after enabling this, that application will be available for that portion.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
but currently everything I am doing for developer. End user के लिए हम थोड़ा बाद में देखेंगे. पहले हमें as a admin की तरह मुझे क्या क्या access है that we are going to see. Okay, guys. Anyone has any query till now? Come on, yes or no?
No.
Sure.
No.
Now what I want, so if on account object, if I'm clicking on new button, I can see lots of fields that Salesforce has already built. Right? ये मैंने नहीं build किया, Salesforce ने build किया है. Now, but in our book flight, if I click on new object, I cannot see any of the fields. Right? Now what we have to do? Now we have to create this whole all fields on the book flight object, like flight type, one way, route trip from, to, depart date, return date, number of travelers, terms and conditions applied, and button will be automatically, button is already provided in Salesforce. So let's see how we can create our fields inside our booking flight object. So for creating field, again we have same option, either we can go for schema builder or we can go for normal navigation method. So again I am going with the navigation method. Fine, so we have to go for here object manager, search for your object. कौन सा object बनाया आपने? Booking. Right, you have built your booking flight. You can see it's a custom object, and whenever you are creating any custom object or any custom field, underscore c will be appended. Remember guys, it's a indication that you have built the custom object. कभी भी आप कस्टम कोई भी फील्ड बनाओगे या कोई भी ऑब्जेक्ट बनाओगे, आपको हमेशा ये अंडरस्कोर सी दिखेगा. सी का मतलब क्या होता है? कस्टम. इट्स कस्टमाइज. ओके, यू कैन सी प्राइस बुक में नहीं दिख रहा अंडरस्कोर सी, इट मींस ये सेल्सफोर्स ने दिया है. प्राइस बुक एंट्री में भी नहीं दिख रहा, इट मींस व्हाई? इट्स गिवन बाय सेल्सफोर्स. इफ यू कैन गो फॉर
So
अकाउंट.
can I ask a question?
यस श्योर.
हाँ. Booking flight, ये जो है, this is our custom object.
एग्जैक्टली.
Yeah. And there is another thing that related to price, that is Salesforce standard object. So now suppose there is a requirement for myself wherein I'm using a standard object, like that standard object fits the requirement, but I have to add or tweak 2 or 3 fields in that standard object. So can we clone it and do it?
Of course we can do it, don't worry, that I will
Okay.
show you. Don't
Okay.
Of
Okay.
course
Okay.
we can do it. Now we
Okay.
are
Yeah.
developers, we can modify anything, we can develop anything, don't worry. ठीक है?
Okay.
चलो.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you.
चलो, मैं क्या बता रहा था? Now see, for account it's a standard object, there is no underscore c. For activity there is no underscore c. लेकिन जो भी standard object होंगे उसके अंदर आपको underscore c नहीं मिलेगा. क्यों? Because this is the indication that it's a standard object. Fine. So let's go for our book flight. Open your book flight, and here we have a fields and relationship. It means I want to create fields. I want to create fields inside our Salesforce. So let's click on that new button. So जैसे आप नया field create करना चाहते हो, we have to go for new button. When you click on the new, it will give you all data types: auto number, formula, relationship, checkbox, currency, date field, email, geolocation, number, percentage, phone, pick list, text area. You can see these all are the data types that is given by the Salesforce. These all are the data types. Fine. Now what I want, first I want to create flight type. Either it may be a domestic or international flight. So for that I'm going to take a pick list field. What pick list field contains? It allow users to select a value from a list. I will define a list and you can select a value from the list. Don't worry, अगर आप UI देखोगे आपको ज़्यादा समझ में आएगा. So let's click on next. Let me provide what? Let's go for flight type. Okay, flight type, and I'm giving the option here: domestic and international. Domestic and international. So two options I have given. Fine. Now here we have displays values alphabetically. Now I don't know if you have enabled this, it means the values will be shown alphabetically. So definitely I have written D first, so it will be available here. So it's not required. Fine. So use first value as the default value. No, I also don't want to use the default value. So let's go and require. Okay, nothing you have to change it here. Description, help text. See why? What is help text? We can provide here. Select your flight type. So it will give you a help. You can go for that icon and you can check what this field related to. Okay, don't worry, I will show you. Now let's click on next. Once you click on this next button, again it will go for profile level. See, हर जगह आपको profile आएगा, right? Because everywhere it will ask for the access. Again, it is asking for profile level access. So currently I'm giving access to all the profile, and you can see all the profile, it means we have system admin also. I'm giving access to all the profile. Okay, what is read only? I will tell you later. In sharing setting, जब हम security model पढ़ेंगे ना, at that time I will tell you what is the difference between visible and read only. Don't worry. Okay, scroll down. Next, fine. On the booking layout page, I want to save it. It's saved. It's saved. Now you can see again a flight type field is created, and you can see it's underscore underscore c. It means what? Underscore underscore c का मतलब है, it means I have built it. मैंने बनाया है. Salesforce hasn't given it. I have built this flight type checklist value. I can go on the UI now. I can refresh the page. Once you will refresh the page, you can click on this new button. If it will be visible, yes, you can see now flight type. Either you can select domestic or you can select for international. So one field I have created. So like that, we are going to create all these fields. So flight type I have created. Next is one way, round trip, from, to, depart date, return date, number of travelers and terms and condition apply. So this all fields we have to create one by one. Okay.
सर
So anyone,
जो आपने
yes,
पहले सर जो आपने पहले वहां पे पीएनआर और ऑटो नंबर दिया था वो जनरेट होगा इसके सेव करने पे क्या? दैट इज द
exactly,
रिजल्टेंट
exactly,
ऑफ
exactly.
दिस.
Because जब तक आपका बुकिंग नहीं होगी, how the PNR will be generated, right? जब आप सेव क्लिक करोगे, then
करेक्ट.
automatically the PNR will be generated. Because that's we
So
have choose
in
auto
this
number.
can, yeah, can we give validations also to this field के सिलेक्शन मैंडेटरी है नहीं है, वो सारी चीजें दे सकते हैं क्या?
बहुत अभी तो हमने सेल्सफोर्स स्टार्ट किया, बहुत सारी चीजें, हर चीज हम कर सकते हैं, डोंट वरी.
ठीक.
ओके, चलो वैलिडेशन सब आगे देखेंगे, नेक्स्ट टॉपिक होगा हमारा वैलिडेशन. पहले हम ऑब्जेक्ट क्रिएट करना सीख लें, ठीक है? चलो, सो चलो, एनीवन हैज एनी क्वेरी इन फील्ड क्रिएशन. मैंने एक फील्ड क्रिएट किया, फ्लाइट टाइप, एंड यू कैन सी जो भी मैंने हेल्प टेक्स्ट में दिया था ना, आई कैन सी हियर सेलेक्ट योर फ्लाइट टाइप. So whatever the help text you are providing, it will show here as a help icon. That okay, select your flight type. So I can select my flight type. I am going for domestic flight or international flight. Okay, chalo. Anyone has any query? Let me know first here. So
नो
now
सर.
we are going to create multiple fields. So अभी मैंने fields कैसे create किए थे? With the help of new operator. Now I am going to create a field with the help of schema builder. Now I am going to create this field with the help of schema builder. Chalo, let's see how with the help of schema builder we can create field quickly. Schema builder से field हम थोड़ा fast create कर सकते हैं. कैसे? चलो let's see. Let's click on that object manager. Here we have schema builder. Click on this schema builder, right? And you can see a page will be open here. Schema builder page. There are so many things. See, there are so many. You can see. अभी अगर आप इसको देखोगे तो आप कंफ्यूज हो जाओगे. Fine. If I make it something small, see, these all are the objects. ये सारे के सारे objects हैं. Return order, order product. These all are the objects here we have, and they all objects, as you can see, they are connected to each other. ये देखने में काफी कॉम्प्लेक्स लग रहा है, बट ये है नहीं. डोंट वरी. फर्स्ट आई एम गोइंग टू क्लियर ऑल. मैं पहले सबको क्लियर कर दिया मैंने. हियर वी हैव द क्लियर ऑल बटन. मैंने सबको क्लियर कर दिया. एंड व्हाट आई वांट ओनली आवर ऑब्जेक्ट बुकिंग फ्लाइट. Enable this. You can see this is our object. I can maximize it also. Fine. And here what I want, whatever the fields I want to add it, I can add it. I can go for elements. Inside elements again, I can see here what are all these are the data types. So flight type I have created. Let's go for checkbox. One way journey. So it's one way journey. Oh, it is asking for length. I have to take checkbox. One way journey. Okay, that's very good. Save it. See, it's created one way. Let's go for again one more. It's a return. One way or quite simple. It's very simple. Round trip. One way or round trip. Name will look. Save it. Created. Then what I want to create? One way round trip. Then we have from to departed returned it. So let's go for from. From will be a pick list again. So here we have pick list. I can drag and drop it. Just drag and drop it. Right. From. I can provide from something, some city's name, Pune. I can also expand it. Mumbai, Chennai, Kolkata, Delhi, fine, Indore, etc. Fine. I have given some of the city's name. You can provide all the names if you want. Now let's go for save it. Now let's create one more pick list from. Then we have two. Then we have two. And let me provide same cities again. I have just copied and pasted here. Same city name. Save it. From and to is created. Next, what we have, depart date, return date, number of travelers. So we can go for depart date. Depart date will be a date on which date we are. It is the departure is. So it's depart date. Okay. Always it will be a required field. Always it will be a required field. Depart date, you can see red. Red market means what? It's a required field. Depart date, and then we have return date. Say date again. Drag and drop. Return date. Save it. Return date. Depart date, return date. Then what I need? Number of travelers and terms and condition. Number of travelers, let's take a pick list value. How many travelers they can book a flight at a time? So I can provide number of travelers. I can provide something 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maximum 6. They can book ticket at a time maximum for 6. Save it. And last we have is terms and condition applied, that is a checkbox field. Terms and condition applied. Okay. See how quickly on the same I have built this all the fields. Okay. So on my booking flight object, I have created all the fields, but it is not necessary कि आपने जो field यहाँ से बनाया that field will be visible. Let's go for our booking flight. Let's refresh this page. Once I refresh this page, what I can see? New. Let me refresh 1 or 2 times and let me show you. Now, if I click on the new, you can see here, I can see only one. Rest of the field I cannot see. Why? Some because the field is created. आपने schema builder से field तो create कर दिया, but that field has not been added on the page layout. This is known as page layout. इसको हम क्या बोलते हैं? Page layout बोलते हैं. Guys, please note down these technical names. This is page is known as page layout. फील्ड तो क्रिएट हो चुका है बट वो फील्ड अभी आपके इसके पेज लेआउट पे ऐड नहीं हुआ. सो लेट्स गो एंड ऐड ऑल दिस फील्ड्स ऑन द पेज लेआउट. हाउ कैन वी डू इट? So I can go for book flight, I can go for setup, and then we have to edit object. Just see, if I'm going for edit object, it means I want to edit booking flight object. I want to edit it. So let's click on edit object. Now, once you have clicked on edit object, here we have the option page layout. इसके पहले हमने fields बनाया था, fields में जाके. Now here we have the option of page layout. Let's click on this page layout. Open this booking flight page layout. Okay. So once you have clicked on this page layout, you can scroll down. See, all the fields are available here, from one way, round trip, terms and condition, to return date, number of. If I will scroll up and down, you can see back pages is scrolling up and up. पीछे वाले जो pages है, they are scrolling up and down, but this is the fixed page. Why? Because from here we have to drag and drop it. See here. Let's go for flight type. Let's go for, after that I want to provide something one way. Drag and drop it. Just drag and drop one way. Then we have round trip. Then we have from, drag and drop. Here I want to keep it. Here. Then we have two. So two I want to keep here. So if, now what I want, from is here and two is in the on the upper portion. So what I want, in front of from field, I want the two should be here. So in that case I am going to add some blank spaces. One blank space, two blank space, and one more, three blank space. So now you can see, now two is available in front of the from. So we can create two columns, right? So I have given flight type, one way, round trip, from, and two. Then we have depart date. Where is depart date? Here we have already. Then we have return date. I have given here return date. Then I'm going to provide number of travelers. I can provide number of travelers. And lastly, we need terms and condition apply. And then after that, we have to save it. Save it. Now our layout has saved. Now let's go back and let me refresh this page and let's check. That field should be there. If it is not there, in that case, it means there might be some cache issue, and for cache issue we have to see. Now all the fields are available. Flight type domestic, one way I am going to travel from Mumbai to, I want to travel Kolkata. This is my depart date. I am traveling on, let's take 22nd. Return date, I am traveling on, let's say I am returning, not return is not required. Number of travelers, accepting terms and condition. And when I click on the save, you can see the PNR number is not generated. When I click on the save, you can see the PNR number is generated automatically, and the data has been saved. So booking flight with this PNR number. Okay. Anyone has any query? Let me know, please. Everyone, it's very simple. See how we have created the whole pages and we haven't used any coding language. There are so many multiple functionality we are going to do. We are going to build without coding. Come on, everyone has any query? Anyone? Yes or no?
No.
Hello, sir. Hello.
Yes, tell me.
हेलो सर, वो पीआरएन नंबर का एक बार बताइए कैसे क्रिएट
PNR
किया।
number. See, PNR number is a
हाँ, पीआरएन।
auto number. जब कभी भी आप कोई भी ऑब्जेक्ट क्रिएट करोगे ना, so at that time it will ask. See, when I'm going to create any object, so I have to select auto number. इन ऑटो नंबर आई हैव टू सेलेक्ट ए फॉर्मेट, वो बोला कि किस नंबर में आपको ऑटोमेटिकली जनरेट करना है, इट्स ए फॉर्मेट, ये फॉर्मेट आपको डालना पड़ेगा। यू कैन टाइप हियर ABC डैश एंड देन इन द ब्रैकेट वी हैव टू प्रोवाइड सम जीरोस। इट मींस ये फॉर्मेट आपको फॉलो करना पड़ेगा। इन दिस टाइप ऑफ फॉर्मेट यू हैव टू प्रोवाइड इट हियर, राइट। आपने इस फॉर्मेट को प्रोवाइड कर दिया। नाउ with which number you want to start, so you can provide any number, something 50, you want to start with 50, so PNR number will start with ABC 0050, any starting number you can provide it. So this is just auto number, यही आपको बस फॉलो करना है। ओके, एंड ऑटोमेटिकली जब भी आप रिकॉर्ड इंसर्ट करोगे ना, क्रिएट करोगे ना, ऑटोमेटिकली आपका वो पीएनआर नंबर जनरेट होगा एंड द पीएनआर नंबर विल नॉट बी डुप्लीकेट नाउ। अब क्या है, हम अब आप इसके अंदर 100 200 500 5000 5 lakhs ऑफ रिकॉर्ड इफ यू आर गोइंग टू क्रिएट ना, नो एनी पीएनआर नंबर विल बी डुप्लीकेट। ओके, चलो, anyone has any query? Clear हुआ how we can create auto number? Who has asked this question? Name please.
तो हाँ सर।
सुहास, क्लियर हो गया सुहास?
यस यस।
Fine. Anyone has any query till now? Come on. So this is what we have, booking flight. Now what I want to do, you can see if I go for accounts, if I click new button of account, you can see the first section is known as account information section. Scroll down, second section is we have address information section. Scroll it down, third section we have is additional information section, राइट। सो इस सिंगल पेज को इसने 3 सेक्शन में डिवाइड किया है आपका, अकाउंट इंफॉर्मेशन, एड्रेस इंफॉर्मेशन एंड वी हैव एडिशनल इंफॉर्मेशन ऑन डिस्क्रिप्शन को 4 सेक्शन में डिवाइड किया। सो एग्जैक्टली सेम आई वांट टू डू इन माय फ्लाइट बुकिंग। currently you can see if I click on the new button, so I have only information section and in single section I have everything. Now नीचे I want to create one more section and in that section I want to provide details of the traveler, जो travel कर रहा है उसका first name, last name, gender, mobile number and address. So these are some of the fields that I want to provide here, so that जो भी flight book कर रहा है उसको अपनी detail भी तो provide करनी पड़ेगी ना। who is booking the flight, what is his phone number, which gender he belongs to, what is the address. So that for that I am going to create one more section and in that section we are going to add their details. Hope you everyone is clear now what I want. So this page we have built it. Now इस पेज में मुझे एक और section build करना है, that section I am going to build it again. So for definitely अगर मैं चाहता हूँ उसमें अगर मैं सेम सेक्शन बिल्ड करूँ एंड आई हैव टू प्रोवाइड द कस्टमर फर्स्ट नेम, कस्टमर लास्ट नेम, कस्टमर मोबाइल नंबर, कस्टमर ईमेल एड्रेस, कस्टमर जेंडर. So in that case what we have to provide, we have to provide, let me, we have to create all the fields here. So let's go there. I can go for again edit object, I can go for create fields. So या तो आप यहाँ से one by one you can create fields or you can go for schema builder directly. Schema builder जाके we can create some more fields. Let's go and create what? Customer name. Customer name I am getting here. Let's take its petty character name. Fine, it's a required field. Fine. Second we have is customer phone number. I can take phone. I can type here phone. Then what we have? Then we have customer email. I can take email. Then we can take customer address or gender. If you want to take, you can go for pick list. Gender. You can provide male, female. Okay. Next, I can provide address. So for address, we have to take text area. Text area is for address. Save it. That's it. यही सारे fields तो हैं for that. Now what we are going to do? Again, let's go for that booking flight. Let's go for page layout because definitely we have to add in the page layout. Now अभी मैंने इतना add किया है. Let's create one more section. Drag and drop and provide that section name is what? Customer details. Customer details. It means I want to create one more section and that section is for customer details. Okay, save it. Okay, getting customer details, drag and drop it. What we have? Customer name, customer, let's go for email, customer phone, customer gender. Okay, and we have last we have address of the customer. Okay, that's it. Save it now. Save it now. Let's go there and let's refresh this page now. Chalo. Let's click on new and see here. Now the second section we have, so after terms and condition applied, we have a customer details section and here I can see customer name, customer gender, customer email, phone, and here we have address. Address we can expand it and we can write it as address. Come on. So now I can book flights. I am going to domestic flight. I am going from Mumbai to I am going from Chennai. Depart date is 22nd. I can go. I am traveling alone. I can accept option condition. I can provide my details also. I can my details. I can provide gender. I can provide email something. I can provide phone details. I can provide something address. I can save it. PNR is generated. And I can see this PNR belongs to which person? Who is the customer? Okay. I can again see one more new PNR has been created. Click on that booking flight and you can see two PNRs we have built it. If I go for view all, I can see only two PNRs. Now what I want? I want to see here something. ये PNR किसने booking की है? Customer name I want. So in that case, I can go for that fields. I can select fields to display. What I want? Customer name. Can we, okay, where is customer name? Here we have. Let me add it. What is the depart date? I can add it. Okay, from which city to which city I am traveling from and to. That's it. I want to add it. Save this. It's okay. Now see. Now this PNR number belongs to Rahul, who's departing on this date, and he's going from Mumbai to Chennai. So here we are creating a data also now. See how interesting it is. No need to do coding for all of this. Okay, guys, so over to you. Let me know if anyone has any query, any doubt in this page, in this section, anywhere. Come on.
I have one query. Like,
Sure.
uh, basically, we gave the means we have added these fields on the page layout, and we were able to see. But
Okay.
when we create an field via object, means going into the navigation method, so
Hmm.
we don't. There is a field level security. So how that get managed here when we create via schema?
Yes. So we have a field level security that comes under security council. अभी currently we haven't provided any security on any of the page. क्यों? Currently this is open for everyone. अब मुझे field level security क्या करना है? That what I want that return date should be hidden. ये किसी को दिखे नहीं. I want to hide this. So for hiding of this field, we have to use field level security. जब हम सिक्योरिटी टॉपिक पढ़ेंगे ना, एट दैट टाइम वी आर गोइंग टू सी व्हाट इज एप्लीकेशन सिक्योरिटी, व्हाट इज ऑब्जेक्ट सिक्योरिटी, व्हाट इज फील्ड सिक्योरिटी एंड व्हाट इज रिकॉर्ड लेवल सिक्योरिटी. There are four types of security that we have to learn. So that topic we have in security model. Okay.
हाँ, मतलब मेरा कहने का मतलब था कि यहाँ पे हमने परमिशन, मतलब जब नेविगेशन मेथड से करते हैं तब वो टैब आता है, हम वहाँ पे डिफॉल्ट चेक बॉक्स रहते हैं, हम लोग नेक्स्ट करते हैं.
अच्छा वो करते हो, नहीं नहीं, ओके.
हाँ,
नहीं,
तो
here
यहाँ
वो
पे हमने
it
किया नहीं
will
है.
be automatically applied, but if you want this field should not be visible some of the particular profile, so that we have
हम्म.
to remove it in that case. So we have to
ओके.
learn field level security and then we can remove it. Don't worry.
बेसिकली प्रोफाइल को ऑटोमेटिक, एज वी हैव एक्सेस टू बुकिंग ऑब्जेक्ट, तो ये ऑटोमेटिकली मिल जा रहा है. ओके.
एग्जैक्टली
गॉट.
exactly. तभी तो हम यहाँ पे फील्ड थोड़ा जल्दी क्रिएट कर पा रहे हैं. अगर
ओके.
यहाँ पे भी
गॉट.
मुझे वही सारे एक्सेस देने पड़ते तो डेफिनेटली उसमें जितना टाइम लगता है उतना ही टाइम यहाँ भी लगता.
राइट. सही.
राइट, सो दैट्स
ठीक है.
व्हाई हियर वी कैन क्रिएट फील्ड्स मोर क्विकली.
ओके. थैंक्स.
ओके, चलो.
ओके. थैंक यू.
एनीवन हैज एनी क्वेरी? कम ऑन गाइस, सी अब ये आप पे डिपेंड करता है. नाउ योर प्रैक्टिकल सेशन स्टार्ट्स. और सेल्सफोर्स में केवल 10% थ्योरेटिकल पोर्शन है, 90% यू हैव टू डू प्रैक्टिकल्स. So everyone daily at least provide give at least 1 or 1.5 hour for practice daily. ओके, बिकॉज ये चीज़ें देखने में काफ़ी इजी लगती हैं, बट जब आप खुद से करोगे ना तो आप स्टेप्स भूल जाओगे, इसके बाद मुझे क्या करना था, स्टेप्स भूल जाते हैं. सो फॉर गेटिंग ऑल द स्टेप्स यू हैव टू प्रैक्टिस अ लॉट. ओके गाइस, ओवर टू यू. एनीवन हैज एनी क्वेरी टिल नाउ? कम ऑन, एनीवन? No? Chalo. If you don't have any query, so this is the first page that we have built. This is the first object we have built inside Salesforce. Now what I'm expecting guys, I want you to create two more tabs here. Two more tabs. Which tab I want to create it? Here we have. First is restaurant tab. Definitely na, because जो बंदा flight से travel कर रहा है, he want to order a meal also. So in that case, he can order a meal. Customer name, mobile number, email, food type, veg or non-veg, price, quantity, recipes. So मैं recipes में veg 1, veg 2 दिया. You can provide any name, vegetarian name, non-vegetarian meals name. You can provide it here, and we have address also. So this page you have to build.
तो सर कंडीशनल भी हो सकता है ना कि वेज सिलेक्ट किया तो वेज रेसिपीज आ जाएंगी, नॉन वेज सिलेक्ट किया
Exactly,
वो
exactly, exactly.
कंडीशनल सॉर्टिंग भी आ सकती है ना.
ऑफ कोर्स, बट मैं पहले वो हम सब करेंगे. पहले मैं चाहता हूँ कि जस्ट आप एक नॉर्मल पेज क्रिएट करो. कंडीशनल हम कैसे करेंगे दैट वी आर गोइंग टू सी. ओके, अभी आप ये पेज डेवलप करो, उसके बाद हम इस पे कंडीशन कैसे लगाएंगे. व्हेन आई एम गोइंग टू सेलेक्ट फूड टाइप ओनली वेज रेसिपीज शुड बी अवेलेबल. अगर मैं नॉन वेज सेलेक्ट करूँ ओनली नॉन वेज रेसिपीज शुड बी अवेलेबल. एंड डोंट वरी गाइस, दिस के लिए मुझे कोई कोडिंग करने की जरूरत नहीं है. ओके, दिस पेज एंड वन मोर पेज हियर वी हैव होटल बुकिंग. So suppose if I am traveling to somewhere and if I want to book a hotel, suppose I have selected India. So as I have selected India, all Indian cities should be available. If I have selected Mumbai, so all Mumbai hotels should be available. Mumbai के जितने hotels हैं that will be visible here. If I have selected Pune, all Pune hotels should be available here. Now check-in date, check-out date. How many guests they want to stay here, how many rooms you are going to pay for that. Here we have price of the per guest according to the room. ब्रेकफास्ट अगर वेज ब्रेकफास्ट इंक्लूड है दैट वी हैव प्रोवाइड 250, नॉन वेज के लिए एंड बोथ के लिए. एंड देन वी हैव टू कैलकुलेट टोटल इंक्लूडिंग जी. डोंट वरी, ये थोड़ा सा मानता हूँ टफ है, बट जस्ट यू हैव टू क्रिएट दिस यूआई पेज. कैलकुलेशन पार्ट, हाउ वी कैन क्रिएट इट, हाउ वी कैन calculate the total, that we are going to see in next session. I just want you to create this UI. कर पाओगे आप लोग everyone?
Yes, sir.
यस सर.
Yes. So this two object will be your assignment. I want everyone to build this UI. अगर आप कैलकुलेशन नहीं कर पा रहे हैं डजेंट मैटर, कोई बात नहीं है, वो हम आगे कर लेंगे. आई वॉन्ट कि आप UI एटलीस्ट क्रिएट कर पाओ कि कौन सा पिक लिस्ट होगा, कौन सा डेट होगा, कौन सा नंबर होगा. राइट, सो दैट आई वॉन्ट यू टू क्रिएट. So these are the two pages that I want you to build. So anyone has any query in any of the page, let me know here.
तो वी कैन
किसी को भी कोई
क्रिएट दिस। हाँ, तो हम लोग स्कीमा बिल्डर या फिर नेविगेशन कोई भी यूज कर सकते हैं, राइट?
जो कोई भी एनी बोथ आर ओके। स्कीमा
ओके।
बिल्डर में एक और एडवांटेज है दैट आई विल टेल यू लेटर, जब हम रिलेशनशिप
या,
पढ़ेंगे ना, सो दैट आई
हाँ,
विल टेल यू।
चले, श्योर,
बट अभी
थैंक यू।
आप ऑब्जेक्ट दोनों में से किसी से भी, जिससे आपको इंटरेस्ट हो, यू कैन क्रिएट इट।
ओके।
ओके,
या,
चलो गाइस, सो this is all about today's session. Let me know if you have any concern or any query here till now.
दिस पेज जो आप लेआउट दिखा रहे हो, आप शेयर कर देंगे तो हम लोग कर सकते हैं।
हाँ, डोंट वरी, सो रिकॉर्डिंग तो मैं वैसे भी शेयर करने वाला हूँ, सो रिकॉर्डिंग में तो अवेलेबल है।
नहीं नहीं,
और ओके,
ओके
इन
फाइन।
व्हाट्सएप ऑल्सो आई विल शेयर द पेज। ओके, व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप पे मैं शेयर
ओके,
कर देता हूँ।
ठीक है, थैंक यू।
ठीक है, चलो, ओके, थैंक्स ऑल देन, थैंक यू,
सो
बाय बाय।
नेक्स्ट क्लास विल बी ऑन संडे?
और नो, ऑन मंडे, मंडे
ऑन
टू
मंडे,
फ्राइडे।
ओके।
या
मंडे टू फ्राइडे,
मंडे,
ओके, ओके,
यस, मंडे टू फ्राइडे। सो
ओके,
मंडे
यस, थैंक यू,
8:30 a.m.
श्योर,
थैंक यू।
या,
या,
थैंक यू,
बाय बाय। या।
बाय बाय।
Bye. Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.